Let's figure this out together. In my little Ifrit verse where magical beings can give you one single superpower, the magical beings are called Ifrit, and it's up to them to decide how they give you the power, but they have to give it to you the way that you ask. I have specifically designed this universe to make it to where I can show down stripped down versions of superpowers to show that if you want a single superpower, you have to kind of think of the things you need to be able to do to use that single superpower. In this example, I would like to be able to manipulate trees. Well, right now, there's nothing stopping you from going over to a tree, putting your hand on the trunk, and wiggling it. That's technically manipulating the tree. So for an Ifrit to give you a superpower to manipulate that tree, just has to make it to where you can wiggle that tree without touching it, and there you go. You technically have a superpower that allows you to manipulate a tree. The magical contract between you and that Ifrit to allow you to get a superpower is technically justified. Now, if you would like to be able to manipulate that tree in all ways, then by all means, I would like to be able to manipulate trees in all ways. But even this has some possible issues. For instance, if the Ifrit is nice and wants to treat you very well, then he can just make it where you can manipulate that tree in all ways. Like growing it, shrinking it, being able to make it bend, giving it life, whatever. That is 100% possible for the Ifrit to give you. They're likely not going to. Because the Ifrit that I have designed in this universe tend to be kind of trolly. It's comedic videos. It's the whole point. So if you ask the Ifrit to be able to manipulate that tree in all ways, he could very easily give you the power to manipulate that tree in all ways you can by hand without touching it. So you could cut off a branch without touching it. You could bend that tree a little bit without touching it. You could do whatever you could do with your hands to that tree without touching it. That doesn't allow you to make a tree grow by any kind of factor at all. That doesn't make it to where you can make that tree bloom. It just doesn't. Now, if somebody had the power to manipulate trees in like a DC universe, sure, that basically makes them a tree god. But in my particular universe that I am literally writing comics in, that I have made hundreds of videos about, that's just not how it works. And I hope this helps clarify a little bit of this information. My universe is built around these magical beings giving you the rabbit's foot style superpower where you technically get what you asked for, but you might want to be careful what you ask for.